So how I improved in IB was study with board. I'm gonna say it's like study habits I did that helped me improve my grades. Because freshman year I did really poor, but I improved them getting a 4.0 semester wise my junior year. So some things about me is I'm an IB diploma program student, which is obviously because this is what this video is about. It's about IB, but I'm interested in nursing it, and I build better study habits through trial and error. So why IB is challenging, right? IB gives a lot of work throughout each class, like multiple subjects. Like it doesn't matter if it's SL application, HL analysis, biology, chemistry. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna get a lot of work, and the IB requires you to do internal assessments, essentially research paper for biology, chemistry, math, etc. An extended essay, which is a 4,000 word essay, which is really tedious, and then theory of knowledge. And then IB requires consistency instead of cramming, where you actually gotta understand the material. You can't just cram in like 10 minutes before assessment, and then balancing academics with life. But like you could do that easily with IB. It's not that bad. And then, so the biggest mistakes I did was freshman year, first semester. What I did was I waited until the last minute to study, do homework, poor, which is a poor thing that I did. And then I reread notes instead of testing myself, so like I didn't fully memorize it or like fully understand the material. And then I never reviewed the mistakes I made after quizzes, and then I had poor time management. If you do this, you're gonna do like poor or like struggle in high school. So what changed? What I did is I created a weekly study schedule. I reviewed notes daily for 20 and 30 minutes to make sure I understand the material. And I used active recall and practice questions, which allowed me to understand the material and allowed me to study better. And I focused on understanding the memorizing it, like the material. So active recall, what I do is I close my notebook and then I explain each topic from memory, and I look back at my notes to see if I miss anything, and then I do it until I'm able to explain it to like one of my peers, like where I fully understand the material. This helps me so much. It's like probably one of the main things that I do for like classes like biology or like environmental science. And then practice questions. This is also helpful for like classes like math, right? So I complete questions after each lesson, and I identify every incorrect answer, and then find patterns in the questions I got wrong, and then redo the difficult questions. And then time management, I used a planner or you can use a calendar. It's up to you. And then I broke assignments into smaller tasks, and I started projects early. So this allowed me to protect time for sleep and breaks, because sleep is so important. You need to sleep. I get like 7 hours of sleep, which is chill. And then you got to balance everything. I balance IB classes, SAT preparation, my job, this whole YouTube, and then family and personal time. If you really want to focus on like school, especially IB, you can, but like you should do other stuff like getting a job, doing SAT prep, all that stuff. Because school is not everything. While it is important, it's not everything. And then, so my advice for student is don't compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own journey, right? And then ask teachers for help. They want you to ask them for help. They'll help you if you don't understand something. So ask them and then be consistent. And then small improvements every day become big results. Okay. So even if you don't think you're making an improvement, e- every day you're still improving, which will lead to a big result. And my final message is success didn't happen overnight. Like for me, I worked my butt off to get the good grades I have, to get a job, all that stuff. Consistency beats perfection. Find a study system that works for you. If active recall doesn't work for you, find something else. Everyone has something different for them. And finally, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you want more tips, because in the future, I'm gonna do like fun videos like why do we yawn, or like teach harder biology subjects like cellular respiration and photosynthesis. So stay tuned. Have a good day.